Okay, today on Chris Does What? See these pallets? Well, I'm going to try to make them into a desk. So stay tuned. Okay, this is project office desk slash whatever else I can figure out what to do with scrap lumber. This may not be all the pallets and scrap wood I find, but hopefully I can build a nice desk out of this, and shelving and whatever else may come pop up in my head. Well, got all the pallets apart. If you're going to take pallets apart, you need a hammer and a crowbar. This is a mini crowbar. About all I need. They do have longer ones. This one was fairly cheap. Picked it up at Home Depot for I think about $7. So, hammer, crowbar. In one of the videos I couldn't figure out what this was called. I was tired. Guess I was using too much of this. So, let's carry on. Okay, we've finished taking apart all the pallets. And I literally took hammer and nail tool thingy and pull them all apart. So I'm pretty much spent. Later on will come desk design. Okay, YouTube. I went ahead and made my legs. You see they're X's. I took and notched out the X's with a skill saw. Made my notches. Now I'm going to take two X's on either side. My width of my desk, or my depth of my desk, can't be over 29 inches if I want to make it through the doors. So these are going to be trimmed down. And my height is going to be about 31 inches. So enough to put my arms on. Yeah, these are very dirty. But this should be fun. And I did this with a skill saw. Basically, measured my width here, and this right now is over my 29 inches, but I will narrow this down when I flatten these down and bring this desk height down to my 31 inches. So I'm gonna keep on doing it, and now I have to figure out how to put them together and level them. Okay, YouTube. I don't know why I'm calling you YouTube. I went ahead and glued this together. I used a very liberal amount of wood glue, and then I took a C-clamp of mine and squeezed the darn crap out of it. So I'll let that dry. I've marked my legs, the bottom of my legs, on both sides, to give me a level of the ground and hopefully a flat surface. I'm going to do my leveling with my top cuts. So it doesn't have to be completely true. If you look at the wood I'm working with, it's not the best in the world. Okay, well, I messed some video. It's exhausting, but here's the frame kind of put together, and I brought my office chair out there to basically gauge my height, because I'm building this desk for me and I have to be comfortable while I'm at the desk. As I'm working on the top of the desk, see here I just have one screw holding this onto the leg, so it's not very stable, but it is right now a higher place to work. But looking at these boards, These are from multiple pallets, but I'm going to take and I pulled this bigger one, which is the same height as these smaller ones, and I'm going to space 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I have 3 here at the end. So I'll figure that out. Either I may shorten the desk or I may have an odd number. Also, I have this one which doesn't fit. It's too low, so I can't find another one of this height. So I may just shorten the desk by about 3 inches and just go with what I have here. But I think that color palette should be nice once I put it together and clean it up. I was going to go with these across the top, but I thought they were a little bit too thin, and I got afraid of using them. I had a pile of them made right there. So yeah, we'll see how this works out. I may use these or something similar just underneath to put this top together and start pulling it firm, because I think I'm going to need a lot of support under here to true this up and make this really hard and firm. Okay, so that's where we're at. We have the legs, which I wasn't going to go with the Z design, but instead I went with the X. The Z required more supports in it. X's are usually traditionally strong. I didn't want to go with the traditional straight down legs. Yeah, we'll just keep on building, see what this turns out to be. Oh, I also need to shorten this about 2 or 3 inches. Way too tall right now. I went over a quick sanding of these boards to get the excess dirt off of them. They were pallets. And now I've cut 3 boards that are going to go in the center of this bench that are going to structurally hold it together. And then I'm going to, of course, adhere it to this once I sew my desk down. So let me put glue on this and then screw it to it. Together. Yes, there is a nice gap in there, but other than that, a lot of them are closed. I got some putty. Hopefully I can fill most of that gap and it will look good, but my cost is going up. I'll go over the cost at the end of this video. heavy. Bottom's kind of wobbly, isn't it?
Holy crap, did you not have that nailed together?
No, I didn't. Okay.
What was it just?
Voila!
What was it sitting on? Glue?
Yeah, I just had some little screws in there holding it.
Oh my god.
Voila!
You thought that was gonna hold?
Don't laugh at me. Okay, how's that look? It's got some high spots. The desk. Of course, my other pieces didn't hold up, so I will bring that back. And we'll go ahead and come down. And here we go. Okay, cut the other side. Now I'm going to cut this side. This is a pain in the ass to cut. Uneven surface. Just don't want to cut off toes. Okay. 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 Good. Now we can sand it down, screw it to the framey thing, and brace it. And then we have a desk. Oh, fill up holes. Too many holes. So, current project, progress. Okay guys, you may have seen where this thing fell over. So what I did here is I made a brace. It goes up from here to right here. And just screw it in place. That will keep it from falling over again. Guys, got the braces on using 8 of these deckmate bolts. Long ass suckers. So, shouldn't fall over on me. In fact, when I get the top back on it, it'll even be stronger. So, no more fiascos like I had when I tried to move the top on it. Guys, here's the desk. And I went ahead and sealed the top with plastic wood. You smooth it on. And then what I've been doing is the surface is well sanded. So I just take the glove and clean up anything else that is left. So I'm going to try on this Minwax wipe-on poly, whatever, and I'm going to use old socks. I think I'm pretty much done with the desk for now, until I want to add something else to it. This is what it's going to look like. I'm not happy with how much filler I had to use. I think in the future I would probably get some solid pieces of wood just to go across a long ways. But I said I was going to build a desk out of pallets, and this is that desk out of pallets. Okay, so as promised, I was going to give you a list of the cost associated with this. Well, spent $5 on screws. Well, you could have built it with just the screws. So screws and have a saw, things like that, $5, you have a desk. Look ugly as hell, but you have one. Then I added plastic wood as filler, $10. I also added Mem Wax for the color of the surface. That was $10. Reusable cost, I had to buy a crowbar, $7. And I did pick up, which I didn't show video on me sanding, but I picked up the disc for my orbital sander, and that was $10 as well. But it was 10 pads. I used 2 pads to resurface the desk. It was really easy to sand. So thank you for watching. If you like this channel, subscribe. If you like this video, hit that like button.